Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Tuba Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
I don't know about you, but I don't like to be touched, especially not strangers, and more importantly, not one of the folks. Take a look at what happens when a brother who was on the Toronto Transit was touched by an elderly one of the folks, and his reaction, followed by what happens when one of the supervisors of the Toronto Transit Commission, otherwise known as the TTC, handles it. Take a look.
You want to embarrass me?
Now what you want from me?
Listen, call 700 Bay Street. My lawyer is South Carolina. You guys already lost, okay? I don't have a criminal record.
Okay, just hold on.
I'm a taxpaying citizen, and you guys tried your me and you guys lost already. Ask about me, brother. You guys are gonna lose, bro.
But this whole bus is
You approached me, right? You approached me, right? You raised your voice at me, right? I don't appreciate the way you approach me.
But I'm not.
Don't call me nobody. I ain't your buddy.
Okay, so
All you have to do is be a mature person and mediate the situation. You didn't mediate it well.
I was trying to resolve.
The way you approached me was aggressive.
Okay, so this whole bus is here, right? So everybody's a witness.
A witness to what? Me hitting the man?
No, like who?
Did I touch the old man? The old man has respect for young people. Don't do that to me, bro. What did I do? What did I do to cause a criminal offense? No. Don't raise your voice at me ever again. I didn't raise my voice at you, and the way you approached me was wrong.
Everybody's a taxpayer.
I don't care. He's an old man. I didn't knock him out. God bless you. He's lucky. I want to raise my hand and just box him in his face, bro. I didn't touch him, bro.
So now this bus is going out of.
I don't give a f, bro. What did I do that was criminally offensive? Were you a witness? Were you a witness? You're questioning people? So what are you looking for? He caused the offense, and then you're coming to me? You touched me first.
I understand that part.
Alright, so what are you talking to me for? I don't want to be touched. I don't care. All I'm saying is, the way you're conducting your investigation is wrong. And you're trying to put, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Are you telling me to cool off? Tell him to cool. Tell him don't touch any passengers. It's on camera. I said simply don't touch me. What's wrong with that? You're gonna allow him to touch me and then put the blame on me?
I don't even know what's going on. That's why I was trying to ask.
Sir, I already told you he put his hands on me. And I said that's not appropriate. So I said, what are you touching me for? What's wrong with that? You're a supervisor, so you know better. What did I do wrong? What I did wrong was speak back to you?
Just catch the next bus behind you.
I ain't no fucking guy.
Thank you.
So the bus stopped, the supervisor was called, which is the process when there's somebody that's deemed to be irate or a threat on transit. So the supervisor that came is a South Asian man, and according to the brother, he approached him in a very aggressive manner, but did not have any sort of reaction to the one of the folks that touched him. So this caused this brother to be very irate, and when this happens, everything comes to a grinding halt. The people on the bus, they can't get to where their destination is, so then what happens is the bus goes out of service, and then everybody has to get off and get on to the next bus. Somebody on the bus turned their camera on after the altercation took place. So what we're seeing now is just the depiction of the brother who seems to be erratic and irrational and out of control, and the menace, basically. But again, what preceded that was that somebody touched him, who was one of the folks, and it was an elderly man. And when he told him, "Don't touch me," this is the end result, which is him being upset because he was the one that was ending up being confronted. He's the one that's vilified, and he's irate. A lot of people in the chat are saying, he's the one that's the menace, and he's holding up the bus, and, shame on him, and he needs to act like a grown-up, and all those other things. But what I'm saying is, context-wise, this brother's account is that somebody who is an elderly person touched him. And he may or may not have aggressively said, "Don't touch me," but nobody wants to be touched, right? And these days with Toronto Transit, the amount of reports that come out with people being assaulted, people being SA'd, people being followed, women in particularly being followed by people. One person was even set on fire and burnt at the crisp on the bus. She was just going about her way, trying to get to her destination, and a random man doused her and set her on fire. So this is to tell you what goes on now with the TTC. So if I'm on transit, and to this brother's point, on transit, and some random person touches me, doesn't matter whether they're elderly, young, man, woman, or child. Nobody should be touching anybody. This is going to be the reaction for some people, because you have this elderly person, and who cares whether he's elderly? No business touching people. And this is the reaction from the brother. But again, Supervisor comes on, who's a South Asian, who already immediately doesn't like us because we're Black, and we know they don't like Black people, confronted him in a very aggressive manner, which resulted in him being even more irate. We just don't see what happened prior to that to cause him to be so irate, because one of the passengers only turned the camera on once it got escalated. So this brother is defending himself. And yes, it's an inconvenience for everybody on the bus, but it's also inconvenient for him to be touched, particularly by one of the folks. So sadly, it's going to be an inconvenience for everybody. But what the moderator or the so-called supervisor needed to do is make sure that he mediated it in a fair manner, which he did not do. And as Black people, we are tired of people coming into our personal space and thinking they can touch us, say whatever they want to say to us, do whatever they want to do to us. And when we have a reaction, we're the ones taken off in handcuffs. We're the ones arrested. We're the ones confronted in an aggressive manner when we're not the offender. We're not the instigator. So some people, like this brother, had a very, very visceral reaction to it. Stop touching us. Leave us alone. It's that simple. So we don't know what happened with this brother. I'm surprised that the police weren't called, because that's normally what happens. And the video did cut off. So we're not sure how it ended out, but I am following it to see what happened with this brother in the end. I'll keep you all posted. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at your Google or Apple store. You want to download this app, you'll have access to content you won't see here, and it's wonderful stuff, so you better download that app. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, EA Public Relations. Until next time, please be safe, everyone.